There we go. Right, back. Let's do this. So, start match.
Welcome to the team, Nick. Ben, hello, mate. How you doing? Sormal, Fanfox, Grindle, Aratark. Oh, Aratark, cheers. Aratark, cheers for Talisker. I've got half a bottle of that Aratark, funnily enough. Lone Hurts, hello, mate. Duderino, you alright, buddy? Oh, Duderino, Friday, probably okay. I might need to go and do some task for our man, but probably okay.
Did we do all the good mornings and sorry, good evenings to everyone? As there's a couple of people here today.
Yeah, Duderino, you bring the chicken, I'll bring the cat.
Ben LT said, was there a chance of an Andy vs Zavo Zunk match? Yeah.
Andy and Zunk have played each other 6 times in UKBBL in recent memory, and I'm very proud to say that I have a 1-3-2 record against Andy, which, in a certain perspective, I think I can take the moral victory there.
Right. Pay cash. Hey, thanks.
Zavaricus, hello, how are you doing?
But yeah.
Busy last couple of days since we've seen everybody.
What's wrong with this?
We got exciting announcement. Oh, do we announce? You're not listening, are you?
I am announcing, and yeah, we can, but I would wait until we've got a couple more people in. There's a few rows at the back that haven't filled up yet.
I think you're thinking of a different announcement. I was going to announce a minor announcement and build up to it and say bigger announcements for later.
Oh, okay, I'm up for a smaller announcement.
Well, right. The first announcement is that in the spirit of being politically correct and this being a family show, we've now got a new range of gifts for you all to enjoy.
Oui.
So won't that be nice? So anybody who's toying with the idea of following, feel free to fill your boots and see what happens. No pressure. You see, that's marketing, Andy. Quid pro quo. Fanfox, I won one of them. Yeah, that basically that. But look, you know, one of them, that was a major victory. And 4 of them I didn't lose. No, Helgen, Rachel's out, I'm afraid, mate.
Yeah, sorry, I know what you're talking about now. Did I press save? Yeah, anyone who wants to follow, I've gone and put stuff. Oh, there's some fun kitty cats.
Don't spoil it. It's a surprise.
Oh, these are good. These are good.
It's not just kitty cats. It's also, well, you'll see. So if anybody's considering following, now's your time. I would. It sounds mercenary if I say subscription, but that also works too. So anyway, leave it to you, folks.
The subscription one is newish, but it's not as good. Just hit the follow button.
Yeah, just hit the follow button. Ron and Linda are still with us, are they? I think they are.
No, actually, Ron and Linda moved out a couple of months ago, and now they're refollowing triggers. Nothing, unfortunately, often sarcastic. No. Are the Skaven ready? No. We've actually rescinded that offer, and I'm not going to play Skaven. Is that right, Zunk? Right?
That's completely incorrect. That not only are the Skaven ready, but the team has been created. In fact, you could show everybody your Skaven team if you like. Oh, well, Large Stud, thank you very much for the follow. Often sarcastic, likewise. Welcome to the show.
Why has he got that stupid sound? Oh, there was 2 follows.
Yes.
Larry, go away. Go away.
I can't hear the sound effects. Did the chicken and tuna pizza special on the menu sound effect work? The first one, the vomit.
No, I didn't put the vomit in, unfortunately.
Oh well. Well, right. you got the picture and the caption anyway. It's quite fun. I'm suddenly feeling that I maybe bigged that up a little bit too much. There are others. Fidegan, good evening. White Rabbit, hello. Right, because I wasn't paying attention. Is this Black Star Crusade? It is, isn't it? I recognise that. Ah, Johnny, good. Hello, Ramaset. How you doing? Hello, Bushranger. Helgen, yeah, Rachel's had to go and put some clothes on, mate. She was offensive, and quite rightly has been banished. Hello, Bucket Bong. How you doing? Indeed, another bonus stream. Aren't you lucky? Hello, Tector. Oh, Wormthrax, 2 months in a row. Thank you ever so much.
Oh, thank you very much. So where are these Skaven? Well, we have confirmed that what we're going to do with the Skaven is just so I can get the most amount of joy. Like you literally wring the fun out of the Skaven. What we've decided is going to make me play it in season 12 for the entire fucking season. So I'm delighted with you all.
And the finals, because you've got to qualify for them, so you've got to play enough games to guarantee qualification. By the way.
Yes. Bushranger.
Yes.
I'm wearing a hat. Yeah.
You do look like you've just dropped off a box of milk tray on some poor cow's pillow.
Oh, I don't know what I know. Right, kill things.
Andy sort of got in his head Mission Impossible, but he doesn't realise he actually comes across more action man. Good evening, James. How are you? Did you hear your predictions, by the way, from Bevan was doing the Premiership predictions this season, the UK bubble. You see that you've been predicted to finish third? Now, do you take that as an affront, or do you like a challenge?
I don't pay attention.
You only don't pay attention because I'm here.
My head's warm enough now, I think. I'm ready.
Hi, Bevan.
Evening, son.
Zverkus asks, how's new job? Happy days, Zverkus. I got a phone call from my new employer today, and I have to start on January the 29th. Happy days. So I don't know yet. Tramstunder says, don't knock the hat. It might be cold in his flat. Flat. It might be cold, actually. But no, he's got ass, isn't he? He's got an ass. And he's broadcasting to you from the East Wing. Callbacks, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the show. Jimmy asks, what's the crack with the Skaven? Well, Andy was basically bitching and moaning about how he doesn't like playing Skaven. And so in a quid pro quo, might have also mentioned that if we got near to a certain level of subs, he'd play them. And guess what happened? So, yeah, Skaven ready to rock for season 12.
Yeah, I largely blame you for that one, Jimmy, because this whole was this was your doing, in a nice way, but it was.
Well, we saw you got about 50 grand for just agreeing to play a few games of Ogre, so we thought that looks brilliant, so we did that. And ka-ching, it worked. Thanks, folks. Yeah, you see, the thing is, folks, we couldn't have done Ogres because that would look a bit like we were copying, just saying. And so it had to be something else that Andy doesn't like.
And to be honest, I actually dislike Skaven as much as I dislike Ogres, so...
I quite like Ogres from a sort of I don't have to actually play but just be here. Ogres, I think, quite a lot of a laugh. But yeah, you're going to win some games with Skaven. But no, you've got to qualify. So yeah, everybody who very kindly supported the Let's Play Skaven drive, we're not going to sell you short by just giving you, a couple of weeks worth because the season's near an end. Oh no, I'm not letting him off the hook. It's going to be the full 6 weeks, and he's going to qualify with them as his primary team, and they are already created. Mipper, good evening. How you doing? Hello, Large Stud. How you doing? Large Stud doesn't fully appreciate how much you don't like Skaven, but it's a personal thing, Large Stud. I think he was traumatised by Rat or something as a baby, a bit like Batman.
Batman wasn't.
No, there's Bat, but you know what I mean. Same concept.
Chelly
L, good evening. Ciao Bello, how are you doing?
Yeah, Matt.
Fanfox, I'm looking forward to Season of the Rat because I quite like rats. I think the Storm Vermin and Gutter Runners are absolutely tip-top smashing. So, no, I think the rats will be great.
Oh, go on.
Well, half got one. No points for that, was there? But, encouragement. Well done. Right, when I was looking at this team the other day when Bevan was talking about the seedings and we were discussing it, this team were all right, except you broke a Chaos Warrior. And your ball carrier goat. You're not being very responsive. You're having to think about something.
Yes.
Okay, I'll come back to you on that. Flux Streamer, thank you very much for the 1-bit cheer. Money worries a thing of the past. Much appreciated, my friend. Jimmy, that isn't going to work. Jimmy says, have I ever told everybody how much I hate chorfs?
2, 3, 4.
Good try.
7,
But, well, Chaos as well, and Nurgle, they're all awful, aren't they? Certainly not competitive in Champ Ladder. Puppy says 1 turn 3 removals. Yeah, that is quite positive, isn't it? We haven't really looked at Dragonsbane team yet. What should be pointed out is, although Chaos tend to bully Nurgles, this particular Necro team, sorry, I said Nurgle, didn't I? This particular Necro team have got 2 very nasty killer wolves and a killer white, and the fourth positional white isn't too shabby either. So actually, as Necro goes, this is a very tasty team. Was this about even Stevens on the team value, Andrew?
Yeah, right. If he does a blitz there, I'm going to let that slide.
Yeah, Helgen, no, you're quite right. The flesh golems are quite tasty as well. I mean, look, are they both strength 5? They're not, are they? No, one of them's strength 5. But yeah, a developed team and doubles on all the right players, particularly the Wolves with the... both Wolves Mighty Blow piling on. Dear God. I'm starting to get a bit less confident about this one, Andrew.
Huh.
What do you think? You gonna be all right?
Don't know. I mean, we've now got rid of all the shit players, so the 6 good ones are left on the field. So, I don't know. Let's see.
Okay, that's a positive way to look at it. Jelly L, no, this is UKBBL, if you mean this. This is Premiership, can't remember which.
West,
thanks, Bevan.
and it's actually number 1 seed against number 3 seed.
I can't blame you for naming Dragonsbane as number 1 seed, as this team is proper smart for a Necro team, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
yes. The only thing he doesn't have is an Agility 4 Ghoul. Or, like, some ball carrier type. If he'd got one of those...
It'd be churlish to complain at this stage to go, I haven't got an Agility 4 Ghoul yet. I just have to comfort myself with my 2 Mighty Blow piling on wolves. Wormthrax asks, does he have a bench skill? He's got 2 bench skills, mate. One of whom has got move wrestle, and the other is blodge, tackle, sidestep, and sure hands. Tector's played against him and confirms, yes, it was indeed a nightmare. Ceremon's been predicted 9th. You've spoiled Ceremon's Christmas, Bevan. What say you to that?
Well, it's kind of difficult predicting at the lower echelons, because with 4 going down in the Premiership, it's really tight amongst the ones at the bottom. And the 12th prediction was because I hate Chorfs and I refuse to predict them anything except 12th because I wish them ill.
So Ceremon's got to wrestle with now being labelled as a lower echelon.
Well,
how the mighty have fallen.
It's. I mean, have a look at the predictions. See if I was unfair on it. But anywhere between, I'd say 7th and 12th, it was much of a muchness.
Well, Ceremon likes the challenge. He's declared he's going to be top half. And I just see coming through the door of the commentary booth, Gav Coleman. Gav, how are you?
I'm not bad. Not bad. No complaints. I'm interested to see how Andy gets on match day 1 of this new UKBBL season.
Yeah, there was no GCBC yesterday. That was a bit of a blow. It was all wrapped up.
No, unfortunately, I was out. So pick it back up next week. The Waitrix and I'll be back Monday, 8:30. So I thought I'd drop by to let the viewers know that I've not gone anywhere. I'm still around.
Nice. For those of you that are new to Gav's dulcet tones, Gav is one of the 2 commissioners over at UK Bubble, but also the anchorman and star of GCBC every Monday, 8:30, like Match of the Day, but for UKBBL.
Yeah, it's where Andy started his career, no doubt, before he did the dirty and joined Darvo Vision. There you go. Which is why I often pop in to say hi and hope that Andy's losing.
Do you know what? You sound like the owner of the coffee shop that Madonna used to work at when she was a kid. You know?
That's very true.
She'd be nothing if it wasn't for me, said Giuseppe. You know?
I know. Set him on the. Mind you, I'm seeing Andy soon, aren't I? In January, Mr. Davo.
Oh, you're going over to Wales, isn't it?
No, up to York to play in. In fact, I think I'm on the same team. No, am I on? No, I'm not on your team this time, am I, Andy? No.
What talk is this of York?
So there's the UK Team Championship, which is a tabletop tournament up in York. The UKBBL is sending 3 teams this season. Mr. Davo's captaining one of the teams, and Thyrus, who's the other commissioner in the UKBBL, is captaining the other one. So,
wasn't Andy's team to qualify for this the UKBBL flagship? Wasn't that what they were called?
There was no qualification for this. This is a tabletop affair. So,
right. Well, what was that thing when we had the UKBBL flagship team? You know,
that was
modest as ever.
That was Ceremon's Invitational over in the Twitch League, I think. Andy looks deep in thought. I can't even hear what he's saying.
I'm just really glad you and Bevan here. I'm getting nothing from Andy at the moment.
Oh, really?
He's having to concentrate.
Is that the problem? I've seen he's dropped the ball, which is a bit careless.
Well, it was a bold move, putting the ball on the floor, but it's freed him up to do other things.
Like pile on. With his, what was it?
He won't be happy there. He won't be happy there.
No,
Albert Einstein, no result.
Oh, it's all broken. It's completely broken with his, what was it he liked to call it? New age, new look chaos team. Completely different from anything we've ever seen before. I'm sure everyone agrees. This is very different.
He's got an agility go. What do you mean? That's a complete departure from the normal.
Well, I know. Bevan, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, I'm not going to flog a dead horse, to be honest. I think if anybody who hasn't heard me accuse Andy of having cookie cutter teams by now, quite frankly, must have been asleep. So, yeah.
Well, you could put that in a different way. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know.
Well, it in the same way that I can't stand chorfs, it's just boringly effective. So, if you want to win, you can't blame people for doing it, but it just does make you a bad human being.
I guess. Oh, I've got to say, welcome a few more viewers. Bush Ranger, hello, buddy. Killjoy, how you doing, pal? Good to see you. BZL, Mipper, Bob and my yak is here. We've got all the greats. Ardvac, hello, mate. Sure, we'd got another player that wasn't exactly what you'd call cookie. Yeah, there you go. Left wing, I'm in your shed. Block, diving, tackle. Project Goat.
That is Cookie Cutter.
What? It is not.
Cookie Cutter has diving tackle goats.
Loads of Chaos coaches don't like diving tackle goats, rumour has it.
Only because they're bad.
I think it's probably fair.
Oh dear.
Diving tackle goats are brilliant. I'm not having it. I love diving tackle goats.
They are.
I'm not saying I totally agree with Bevan here and you, Zunk. They are brilliant pieces, which makes them cookie cutter. I have to say, I'm going to commend Mr. Darvo here. That's a very well placed and an annoying Minotaur.
Hello, lol hustler. It is, isn't it? I mean, Deja Mu gets a lot of stick, not least from me for just being. He just is. But that is quite an annoying place for him to stand, isn't it?
Why is Mr. Darvo enjoying himself? He's laughing and everything now. I think we're entertaining him. We're not here to entertain you, Darvo. We're here to annoy you.
Come on, entertain me. I shall be entertained. I shall.
Get off this channel.
What was Ava doing there, Andy? He seemed to cheer you up.
I've no idea. No, I was laughing at you lot.
Family show.
I've genuinely no idea.
Maybe, yeah, and Andy he had in mind Gladiator, but couldn't quite recall exactly what bit. But yeah, you picked it up. Well done.
I genuinely hope Andy's match tonight goes better than my match day one in the UKBBL, where I played like an utter turd.
Played an utter turd? That's a bit.
No, I played like an utter turd.
Okay, I've got a tea.
It was rubbish. Absolutely rubbish.
Norton says Neo seems to really let himself go after saving the Matrix. Jelliel asks, are both the ghouls dead already? No, they just sat on the bench throwing things, Jelliel. I think Dragonsbane's so confident he didn't need to feel it. Oh, excuse me a sec, the phone's ringing, I shall be right back.
I love the fact
fuck
that
off!
Jelliel has
Is he
just
too
summed
nice
me up.
uphill?
Everybody, you have to understand that Gav is like kryptonite to Andy. Andy, I am your kryptonite.
How was that 2 dice?
Yes, kill the Minotaur, get off the pitch. Look, Darvo's not happy, which means I am.
To be fair to Andy, it was a very nice position that he put himself in there. From
How was that
what
2
wasn't
dice?
The easiest position.
A
It's,
dauntless
4,
werewolf.
5.
What could go wrong?
Oh, stupid dauntless.
What's
Bullshit
happened?
dauntless.
Deja Mu's been knocked off the pitch, Dunk. We're all happy again now that Andy's not.
Oh.
Bullshit dauntless. I didn't realise that. Should have broke armour as well.
Well, that werewolf's got so many bloody skills, it's easy to miss it. He's got dauntless. Dear God. That's got to go, hasn't it?
Yes,
Pretty good werewolf.
massively got to go.
Got mighty blow. He's got piling on. That's horrible, isn't it? That is a horrible, horrible, horrible werewolf.
Aratark cheers 100, so that's that equates to 30 pence each, fellas. Gavin Bevan, you stars of the show. Looks like you're in, I'm out. Oh, harsh.
People, I generally drop in when Andy's playing a UKBBL game because they'll come off on my when I'm logged into the game. So,
Well, I had a good run, didn't I? So you know.
Zunk, you enrich GCBC on Mondays as well because at least you turn up for that, unlike Darvo, who used to work for me.
Well, the bad news is when new job starts, I might.
You got a job?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, this is good news. This is a good news day. Tell us all about it.
Oh, mate, I've been in a spectacular mood since Thursday. I've been pissed half the time. Yes, we're working for a big ass insurance company, managing some of their customer service. So just the ticket.
you insure big asses.
Big ass insurance company, Bevan. You know exactly what it's.
So that J-Lo is your big client.
No, actually,
Yes, that's right.
hang on, Bevan, you've missed a trick there, because if he's insuring big arses, then Andy must be his number one customer.
I wasn't going to go that low, to be honest, Gav, but clearly you're prepared to.
Oh God, you.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And you wonder why he doesn't come to GCBC anymore.
He used to love it. He like look, he's waving.
He
He's
does
waving.
love it. He's lapping it up. Well, you know what you're doing accidentally. No matter what the topic is, you always manage to turn it round to talk about Andy.
Oh, absolutely. You know, we mustn't talk about. Oh, it's a double skull.
Izan Wolf, yes, indeed. Yeah, very happy. Well, being unemployed, I was looking for a job for about 11 months. That was frankly too long. It was. I wasn't
Boring.
much of a laugh.
Does that mean you're not going to be streaming as much, Mr. Zun?
The Tuesday show, i.e. this one, I will be probably an hour and a half late for. But apart from that, it doesn't really impact it.
But that means I won't see you on Mondays quite so frequently.
Same deal. I'd get home about 9:30.
Oh, okay, that's fine. There's a good half an hour to an hour to go on GCBC there. So,
Well, pop in and say hi, you know. Mipper's going Dan Beziel now. He's got Madonna in his head. Oh well, Gav, Bevan, you're going down a storm with the fans, folks. If you want to hear Gav every single week, Gav, would you be a lamb and pop a link to GCBC in the chat so folks can flock to it and follow? If you don't play in UKBBL, you might not be that interested in some of the content, as that is exclusively it. But you do get the most genial host, Mr. Coleman.
plus we do talk about Mr. Darvo every week and annoy him. So, even if he's not there, he sometimes pops by to get insulted. It's brilliant.
Lightly.
You do have an uncanny interest there. Yes, it's not quite stalking, but I mean, might as well. Noamto, hello. This is UKBBL. It's Premiership. Can't remember. East, West.
West, because Andy's never won it like the rest of the West.
He's never won it from the West.
No. Since we moved to Blood Bowl 2, I'll correct that. Since we've moved to Blood Bowl 2, he's never won UKBBL. Because the West has never won it since we moved to Blood Bowl 2.
You walk into this because you know that's going to happen.
There's the link to GCBC.
Thank you very much. Folks, if you play in UKBBL, heartily commend that you follow that link. And if you just like the sound of Gavin, sometimes Bevan, follow it anyway.
Yeah, so GCBC, we've got knocked out white. GCBC Monday nights with my Swedish version of Andy, the Waitrix. We call him Sandy because he replaced Andy, Swedish Andy. And we get joined by a guest from around the UKBBL each week.
I've got a request actually, Gav, for your season.
Oh, yes.
So if you could get Swedish Andy to actually put the fixtures up in his division before he speaks on your programme, it would be greatly appreciated by the people in his division.
You could just do it for him, Bevan.
I could, but I wouldn't want to step on a fellow admin's toes.
Just merely out him in front of the
just out him in front of
public.
everybody,
Yeah.
To be fair, in Middenheim West, that's exactly what Evil School did to Jimbo and Fyrus. So you wouldn't be the first. So, yeah, I think this is looking interesting. Is that?
That failed block on the ball carrier has made this really interesting. I was kind of surprised that Andy just didn't hand off to the Agi goat and run off down the field with the Agi goat, but I'm sure he had his reasons.
Well, I think it's because Moo's knocked out. I mean, to be honest, you can make an argument that the Necro are more dangerous than the Chaos.
2 nice blocks here on this ball carrier now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean the
there we go.
Initial 3 block, so the 3 out on the first part of the drive. I mean that was critical in putting the Necro onto the back foot, because I think you're right, son, that on paper they're more dangerous than Andy's team are from a going to kill your players perspective.
We can't have that, can we? Oh, Marsham's courier arrived. You lucky get. I just had a tuna sandwich. Whoopee.
think the play here is to actually dodge onto the ball and run away.
Oh, Gav, no, this is UKBBL. You're not like the coach.
I'm the commissioner. I'm allowed to do what I like.
It is pretty true. See, but it's controversial because I totally disagree with you there. I think stay where you are and go and kill the. You've got an opportunity to kill Izachi.
I know. It's tempting when you
Give
want
him
to
ideas.
kill Andy's team. That's what could go wrong. Oh, he's going to kill Andy's team. See, got a push. Didn't work.
Yeah, Andy's block dice have certainly been the better so far. He's going to need a bit of assistance in this game.
Bevan,
so far he's getting it.
You know just what to say, don't you? You know exactly what to say. Yes, Andy's definitely having the better luck here. Well, he isn't, because he's lost the ball.
I've had Nuffle's urination on me for 2 seasons in a bloody row, so someone else can have it for a change.
Do you know, Bevan, I did think about you when I saw 20 Phoenix's opening game with his Kislev team this season when he won 3-0.
Yeah. Did any of his players die in the first couple of turns?
No.
This would be why he won.
This is why it's all been going wrong for you, is it? You're going to pin it on players dying, eh?
Mostly, yes.
I am above the law. Gav 2017 didn't say the UKBBL was ever a democracy, Fam Fox. So
at this stage, it is beholden on Andy to say something, as rumours are abound that you are in fact just a pre-recording on a loop and you're not here.
I actually really like that comment. Shout out to Lady Killjoy there. That is just a pre-recorded Andy one of him playing a bad game, but he's pretending he's looking at the screen now, whilst we talk over him.
Go on, say something, Andrew. Go on.
No, he's speechless at the moment. For those of you that haven't seen Darvo Vision before, when Andy's not doing so well, we don't hear from him so much. So
he's just thinking. That's all. Just thinking.
It's not his turn. Oh, it is his turn. Okay, apologies for that.
Gav, the expert on.
Yeah, I like that. He has 2 videos: good game.move and bad game.move. I see in Discord that Andy isn't actually there. Love it.
Well, he is going to get the ball back. You know, I'm confident that is going to happen. This is still actually going to plan in Andy's head. He just doesn't want to be a bit clever clogs about it, you know.
You'd be very surprised if the ball isn't at least on the floor and probably in a goat's hand by the end of this turn.
Yes.
It's a good game. I really like it. It's a lovely opener for the season.
Yeah, you say nothing next. I'm up now. I'll start again. I'm up after this.
I haven't spoken to Bevan in a while, and I feel it's my duty right now to talk about Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, it's what happens when all your players get injured. Much like my Kislev team. I mean, it's kind of suffering the same problem.
I know.
Helgen cheers. Good evening, Andy. Darvo, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Helgen. Thank you very much for the cheer. Who are the American football team, you mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What? Who cares? American football. It's Blood Bowl stream. Just stop talking American football.
Oh, no, it was linked in. It was linked in because Seattle had taken a lot of injuries this season. A bit like Andy's game plan. Lots of injuries means you get to win against a team with lots of injuries. Okay? And when you don't get lots of injuries, Andy loses.
Oh, hold on. Stop us. We have a fatality. God, and he is. Wow.
That's a strength 5 flesh golem. That's a dreadful start to the season for that Necro team.
What a blow. Was he level 6? Oh, yeah. Dragonsbane, dear me.
Level 5.
Oh, only level 5 with strength.
Strength 5, block, mighty blow, guard, and now dead.
Wow. Oh dear. Ooh. Well, that's put a rather a dampener on proceedings, hasn't it?
Got one, yeah. As Dragonbanes has just said in chat there to Andy, welcome to the Prem. Turn 4.
Oh dear. Killjoy, thank you very much for the cheer. Killjoy says, Andy, are you oppressed? Do you need help? He's used to this. He's been. This is what Andy's streaming was like for years. It was GCBC where basically just Gav's nasty to him for a couple of hours.
The moment that broke Andy on GCBC was Ogre with Dodgegate.
I remember Ogre with Dodgegate.
Oh.
For the benefit of the viewers, please expand on what Ogre with Dodgegate was all about.
So we were watching a game from one of the lower divisions in the UKBBL, which Andy always struggled with. He doesn't. I don't know if people have noticed, but he does not like non-optimal builds. If you're going to play Blood Bowl, you play to win.
It's called bullshit builds. You're right. Yes, I don't like it.
It speaks.
It speaks, yes. And there was this human team that we were watching, and we were quite happily watching away. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this Ogre did this dodge to get into a position to sack the ball carrier. And it actually saved the day for the human team. It was that moment that Andy realised that the Ogre hadn't taken block on his double, hadn't taken break tackle to go with. Sorry about the choking child in the background. Hadn't taken break tackle to complement the dodge skill, and actually had just taken dodge. And it actually saved the game, and that broke Andy. He would never. In fact, now Andy, would you like to comment on the dodge Ogre right now? This is your opportunity.
No, not really. It was bullshit,
no,
and it was bollocks. It was just shit, and it shouldn't be allowed. Bollocks. What? I mean, what? Sorry, what? What? It's like some sort of computer loop. I can't. No. The fuck? Take block. Oh my god. Fuck.
He still. Oh, it still gets him every time, and that's kind of how it was that night of GCBC. Just could barely talk for the rest of the night. He was so disgusted.
He was quite flabbergasted, wasn't he?
He was.
Ramaset asked, did the Strength 5 player die? Ramaset, yes indeed. We lost Neil Spoor from Dragonsbane team. Block, guard, strength, mighty blow, flesh golem. Dead. Oh dear. And Gav, if you are going to strangle small children, you probably better do it secretly, because otherwise you get in awful trouble.
Oh,
just tip.
5-year-old with asthma, it's always going to end badly. She spends the night coughing, spends the day coughing.
I still think strangling them is a bit strong. I mean, she's already got problem breathing, so that's not helping, is it?
Come on, werewolf, stop killing some pieces. Honestly, this is upsetting now.
No, it's not.
It definitely is. I'm sure the viewers would. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm sure the viewers would agree that they. Oh no, that's horrible.
No, it's not.
I'm sure the viewers agree that it's horrible, Andy.
No. I took a poll recently. They all fell through the floor. No. That's fine, isn't it?
How to spoil a perfectly good joke.
Oh, that's not true. I didn't steal the poll.
That's
Too
I've got
easy.
nothing.
That's too easy.
What do I say to this? What the hell are you talking about?
No, nothing.
Oh, God bless you.
I think.
Go on,
we've
Gav,
all-
sorry.
We've all got something to bring to this stream, and what Andy should be bringing is silence.
Steady now. Steady.
Have we got any feedback on the new gifts, by the way? That took literally minutes of work.
It didn't. Took loads longer than that.
This is all
Well, you certainly can't complain about your dice tonight, Andy. They're above average, to say the least.
Terrible.
so far so good. Well, a lot of KOs though, so all this work might be for nothing.
That's what worries me. That's what
Out of-
worries me.
Out of interest, what were the inducements taken tonight? Andy took an extra APOTH. What else was there?
I wasn't watching. God knows, I never do pay attention. Oh, we've got a special guest star in the chat this evening, Charlie Banks. Good evening, how are you? Mad Frog, hello.
You don't often see this stadium enhancement in the UKBBL. It's probably the least used one, the squig sandwich kiosk. Oh, the Royal Box isn't used very much either.
I'm currently saving up for a squig sandwich kiosk. I still have to lose a level 5 Chaos Warrior dead to a thrown rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, £450 of psychotic killing machine in 4 inches of plate armour. Somebody tosses a pebble, dead. So yeah, we'll have no more of that. So yes, Immortal Coil in the OCC are currently saving up for exactly that. Lol Hustler, well, you know, I don't do I?
That's Andy. That's K-Star the Second.
Oh,
that's
Good
dear.
God.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
He'll be fine. Look, you see, just plugged him in, he's right back on his feet.
You can feel the general UK population's disappointment at this dice.
no, you can't.
The K-Star 2. That's a deviation from your normal naming convention for your Chaos teams, Andy.
K-Star 2. Where? Who?
That's your Agility 4 player.
Oh, he's not mine. I bought him.
Oh, right, that makes sense. I hadn't noticed
What
that.
about Dub? Did you buy him as well?
The extra arms guy is bought, and the Beastman Agility 4 is bought, and Fenelon, which is the guy that produces oil and stuff. I bought him as well.
No, that Fenelon's that ointment that ladies use, isn't it? For the
Yeah.
So you were quite active in the transfer market this season.
I was, yeah. Oh, Tony plays poorly. Thank you kindly.
5 months on the bounce, Tony. That shows remarkable taste. Kelly thanks you too.
I hope it's enough to purchase headphones or something nice. Oh, I'm actually excited about Christmas. I might get something fun.
I don't know if you picked up, Gavin Bevan, that Andy has in fact decided to become the Imelda Marcos of headphones. He's now up to 27 pairs.
I was aware he had a few, but I hadn't realised he'd gone the full Imelda.
I'm genuinely disappointed that Andy's not got the magic fan on in the background.
With the Iosauron. Where is the Iosauron, Andrew?
I don't know. We've had the heating on for about 2 weeks solid. I dare not put the Iosauron on.
Is that not on the desk behind you?
Yeah, there it is. Turn
It's
it
right
on.
on the desk there, Andy. We can all see
No
it. Don't
idea
say you
where it
don't
is.
know where it is.
No
It's right
idea.
there.
Never. No.
This is Panto now. This is now pantomime. It's behind you. Yeah.
Fenelon.
This is why Sage's YouTube channel is 5,000 times bigger than ours, Andy's, because he doesn't shirk from putting on the 60s electronic device in the background. See, I told you, but you wouldn't listen.
Lava lamp for the win.
Well, it's very popular. It's got its own line of clothing now, the lamp. It's it's a real hit.
My God, he's got 2 really tasty wolves, hasn't he?
Have you just noticed that?
I
Gav?
only just noticed the second one. I was so focused on Albert, I missed Mr. Tesla.
All his
Right.
skill positionals are really, really good.
Well, one of them's dead.
Well,
Well, he's
one
still
down,
really, really
3 to
good.
go. You know.
It's just not. It's not moving as well as he was before.
I guarantee one of them's not great.
He's
Yeah,
not
well-
dead. He's just rested.
Michael Faraday's not great either, to be fair.
Huanshi, thank you for demonstrating. And Bushranger, do you know, funnily enough, when we first started streaming, and so I suggested to Andy that a 60s electronic device in the background was the, surefire way to success. Teasmade was top of the list. He just didn't get one. But a Goblin's Teasmade was my first suggestion.
This is a serious question. Have you ever had a good cup of tea from a Teasmade?
I don't know if I've ever had a cup of tea from a Teasmade, to be honest.
No.
Yeah, I've had cups of tea from Teasmade. I've never had a good one. Not even a passable one, to be fair. They've all been pretty shocking.
Coffee machines are alright, though, aren't they?
Coffee machines are fine. In fact, you get
You've
very
got one in the
good
background. I
coffee.
can hear it. Oh, sorry, coffee
Oh.
machine.
Oh, it's very good,
Coffee-
Andrew.
I see what you did there. Coffee machine. Yeah, my daughter.
Yeah, thanks very much.
That was really good for you. Well done, mate.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was good.
You should be pleased with that.
This is one for the years.
Delighted. Well, one of the new follow gifts, in fact, two of the new follow gifts are to commemorate Andy's second anecdote, which you'd probably tell later. So hopefully somebody who hasn't followed will, out of curiosity, press the follow button and see what the new gifts are like.
Look, this is what I love about me coming onto your stream, Andy. People join me in with the troll, but Lady Killjoy there has just asked what your thoughts are about playing Skaven for Champs Ladder 12.
For 6 weeks and qualify. Come on, Andy.
Come on.
Killjoy's cheered 100, and Killjoy, that's you, by the way. Done, but thank you. And come on, Andy, what do you think? Skaven next season.
Yeah, just a minute.
Yeah, to be fair, guys, he's got a difficult decision here of where to put his ball carrier, given that the opposition are all off the pitch. Let the man concentrate.
You don't want to talk about him, but Killjoy, rest assured, the team has been created.
Delighted.
Is this really happening? Was there a vote and Skaven won? Tell me there was a vote and his Darvotes voted for him to go Skaven. Please tell me that was the thing.
Oh, Gav, no, it's more than that. It's more contractual. That folks did vote for Skaven, and Andy said no. And then he remembered the subs were near a milestone, so he said, "Look, if they reach this milestone, then I'll do it." Which I must admit is shamelessly stolen from Jimmy's show with Ogres. So thanks for that, Jimmy. And so guess what happened? Folks immediately dashed to grab the wallets, threw money at him, and he's like, "Now, kind of, gotta do it now."
Oh, dear.
Oh, he's all right. He's all right.
This is a shocking first half for the Necro, and they haven't really done anything wrong.
No, Dragonsbane is the victim here for sure.
So to be fair, a good solid couple of rounds of KO rolls, and it's just with serve. That's all it is. And a good set of KO rolls for the Necro and Deja Mu not waking up, and you've got to be feeling okay with Dragonsbane if that were to be the case.
Apart from you're dead.
Apart from that, but you know.
If it was me, irrespective of the result, I'd just be booing about the death of my favourite flesh golem. But then a terrible pixel hugger that I am. Pyro cheers 100 for the holidays. Happy Christmas to you, Pyro. Thanks, mate.
Is that a vanity pass there, Darby?
Yes.
Maybe. Well, yeah, I mean, you could argue Dub's the right elf, though there's every possibility you might just throw it back to K-Star, so...
no, that's a 3+, and Andy doesn't like 3+.
No, it's not. It's 2+. 2+2+.
No, from Dub throwing it back.
Oh, I'm not going to throw it back. I'm going to hand it back and throw it back to him.
There you go, you see.
What could possibly go wrong? And then score with K-Star to level him. Yeah, that's...
And then that puts the agility 4 beast on 13, which then means...
the next touchdown will be his, yeah.
There we go. Aren't we all clever?
See, when I play, the fact that anybody scores ever is major celebrations. I can't pick and choose who.
Right, I'm going to have to love you and leave you guys because I've got my own game to go and worry about now. So good luck with the rest of this, Andy.
Is this UKBBL as well, Bevan?
This is not. This is the start of my new OCC dynasty.
Okay.
Which will last all season until the next OCC dynasty. When you re-roll as you do every year.
I know, I've given up on re-rolling these two teams.
For this season. So you're done this season, right?
Hang on. Which race is this?
This one's Underworld.
So you're sticking with Underworld and Kislev. Oh
Underworld
my God.
and Kislev, yeah.
Glutton for punishment.
Yeah, just can't be bothered to play any other teams anymore. I'm done with re-rolling. So stick with these.
Best of luck, old boy.
Cheers. See you later, guys.
Hello.
Oh, Puppy's in the same division as Bevan. Well, I guess it'd be in match day 1, Puppy. You're probably not that bothered which way the result goes. Aardvac, I'm not sure. Puppy, which division are you and Bevan both in, please?
I'm going to have to disappear shortly as well, but I will aim to be back within about 20 minutes.
go.
Just to
See you then.
that
another
fingers
KO.
will be crossed that things start going much worse for Darby.
Oh, you are terrible. See you in a bit. Cheers, Gav. Cheers, Gav.
I'm still here for now.
Well, poor old Dragonsbane's only got 2 players left on the pitch.
Right, I shall see you in a bit.
Okay. Thanks, Gav. See you shortly.
See you later.
Look at these. It's like the Harlem bloody Globetrotters, them two, isn't it? Can we have a bit of sweet Georgia Brown in the background? Andy, bad news. The co-hosts have left, so I'm now going to need you to respond a bit.
Oh no! You mean I'm gonna have to talk in my own stream? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Fuck. Hail these minions to turn up and then. Dear. Anyway, right. Well done, me. Score.
Hearty congratulations. Texas says not really sure that UKBBL Premiership has the highest TV teams. We're not that far into Blood Bowl 2, so you tend to find over time you'll get some that have high TV. It'll come, I think. Traditionally, the Premiership had a mixture that you'd get TV efficient teams in there, maybe the 1500 mark, but there was regularly several teams north of 2000. Of course, with ageing now controversially turned on in UKBBL brackets, hashtag hate aging, etc. That'll keep the TVs down a little bit, won't it? Noam asks, is Anton highest TV in UK Bubble Prem now? I don't know, let's have a quick look.
I think he might be.
Oh, do you know, it doesn't, on the table, it doesn't actually show you the TVs unless you click on them 1v1. I can believe that. Anton's team. And Anton's very much keeps players where other coaches might chop them. So he does have a very high TV, but they're like the walk-in wounded. Shadow Lord is quite right. Aging is stupid. It makes people old, and we wouldn't want that, would we? So I can get right behind that, Shadow Lord. Thank you very much. Jelliel says there's also a 2300 Dark Elf team in there. Wow, temporary state of affairs. But we'll get them in the end. So far, I'm not really sure how the gifts are going down. The chat didn't erupt in fits of laughter when they appeared, so I don't know. Maybe they're not as good as we thought they were. Very family friendly, though, eh? You've gone all quiet again. Are you worried because all his teams come back? Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
All right.
Yeah, this is still dangerous and deadly and devious and dastardly.
Well, as long as nobody expensive dies. Go and get her, really? Welcome to the team. Go and get a Newcastle. We have started naming our league team after viewers, haven't we? That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
You brought in before we decided to do that, because the list basically is just getting out of hand. It's too long, so we need more teams to start taking names off the list.
Yeah, I'm going to start just league team. We'll just have subscribers in it.
Oh, Loopy Stubins, hello mate. I was watching some of Loopy Stubins' stream this afternoon. Loopy, if you want to pop a link into the chat, you are most welcome to. Loopy Stubins, very nice chap, American. Loopy says, I know you and Andy both play some Total War. Have you seen the new trailer for Tompkins DLC? Do you know, I haven't, but I will, now you mentioned it, go and look that up, because I do like a bit of Total War. We give it a go as an alternative game to grow the channel, but neither of the people watching seem to think it was very good, so we've kind of stopped. Oh God, he's getting his own back now. Jackpot's dead. It's not exactly a fair swap, though, is it, for the Strength 5 Golem? Oh, Dr. Nick watched the Total War streams. Oh, good on you, mate.
So I've decided, although I've got 2 apothecaries, I decided to not apothecary that one because I bought a random beastman, which I probably was going to fire at the end of the game. So now Dr. Nick is now permanent. Oh wow!
Ben, thank you ever so much for the subscription. Welcome to the show, and am I supposed to say something about Darvo Tees? I'm not going to do that.
Welcome to the Darvo Tees, Ben.
Kelly gift, best gift. Look at that, isn't she wonderful?
Nick, no, Nick, sorry, no.
Oh, Nick, no, you're not getting the chop, mate. No, you're safe. You're safe. Fidurgan's not crazy about the Total War games now, just a grind fest. I guess. I like them. I still play Total War a bit. I wouldn't say it's perfect by any means. Huanchi says, has Zunk got a job? Easy for me to say. Has Zunk got a job? I have, bud, yes. I got a job offer last Thursday, and I'll be working for a large insurance company in the UK, managing their customer service department. So, good job all round. Very happy.
Our opponent seems to have forgotten about the ball.
Well, it's turn 8, isn't it? Oh, Loopy, thank you very much. I will check that out later. Ramaset says he likes Kelly, but it's maybe a bit long.
What's a bit long?
The GIF. I don't know. I really like it. Ramaset, I appreciate your feedback and value your opinion, but I really like it. We haven't had one of the follow ones, have we yet?
No. If anyone's in the channel that's new, just drop a little follow in there for us because we'd really appreciate it.
Bucket Bong, stop being mean about the woman I love. Ben, yeah, absolutely right. More Kelly, absolutely. Yes, hitting the follow button. It costs you nothing. It's free. Baz asks, what's the schedule tonight? This is Premiership something or other in the UKBBL, match day 1, and so far it's going awfully well. And then immediately after this, we are actually slightly running over. Can you hurry up? Play faster. After this, I'll be playing my opening game in the UKBBL, which is probably less of a spectacle than this one, but it's super strength steroid chaos, me. Against a bunch of goblins. So, oh god, it's how embarrassing it's going to be if I don't win that. But that's next, and then it'll be a bit of Champs Ladder. Fanfox quite liked this one time at Nando's. Yeah. Yeah, Fidurgan, that's probably fair. That Medieval 2, I think, wasn't that widely regarded as the pinnacle of the Total War games. But I quite like the Warhammer themed ones because, like, you know, you can be orcs and that, can't you? Helgen, Kelly's not gone. You've just seen her not 2 moments ago. That's Kelly wandering around in the white background in the black frock. And Tiny Bike, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the programme. Andy, do we have the third one with... well, I don't want to spoil the surprise, but are all of them in rotation? Because one of them's missing so far.
Oh, the one holding the thing.
Well, there's the one holding the thing and the other one sharpening the thing.
Yes, both of those are applied. So just keep going, folks. You'll get the one that's holding the thing, because I love the one holding the thing.
Starwin Darwin, hello mate, how you doing? Good to see you.
Good afternoon, Starvin.
Piro's cock-a-hoop. He's great. He's greatly pleased to see Deja Mu back on the field.
Wow, yeah, he's returning, isn't he? I'll let that one hang for a second.
Oh, was it from Nota Kutoto that you bought those 2 players?
Who what?
Was it from Nata Kutoto that you bought
Yes.
Dub and right? Okay, they're doing very well. They were just doing the Harlem Globetrotters by vanity passing the ball back and forth in the first half, and so they are both. In fact, I'm just looking for them.
Shadow Lord, you have to unfollow and then follow again like a while later. I'm not suggesting that you unfollow, by the way, because that'd be the worst thing you could ever do. But yeah, there's like a delay on it. Otherwise, people would just spam follow, unfollow, follow. Yeah, that's no good.
Well,
Right.
you can imagine if you gave Velmato a follow button and it did something every time he pressed it, what would happen? You know, so it's got to be like that, hasn't
It'd be World War III, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be just World War III. So yeah, continuing on what I was saying, Dub the Goat Nata is now levelled. He's on 16 points and K-Star's on 13. Oh, Huanshi, absolutely yes. Yes. Don't unsub Huanshi. Don't do it. Wouldn't be the same without him.
Oh, Gowan's out, injured. Knocked out even.
Your new Chaos Warrior is not having a lot of pitch time today, is it?
No, and
He's
it's not.
had what? Maybe a minute.
That's his first time he's been on the pitch, and he's just got knocked out. Oh, do I save him? No.
No, he's only knocked out. Not important. Given that you're down to one flesh girl to deal with, I think you can manage with losing him. Notice that one of the two whites has also got an armor bust as well.
Yeah, the one that's actually on the field's armor bust, isn't it?
Helgen asks, can we see the new Skaven team before my game? Don't see one. What would be a good idea, Helgen, is if you give us a nudge, because in all the excitement, you're quite right, we probably will forget. But give us a kick when this game's over, and we'll bring them up.
What we do need to announce... Oh, can we tell it? We can do it officially now, can't we? We have an announcement, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't just a shit announcement. This is a really good one. On Thursday at 9 PM, we have Nethios joining the stream, along with a bunch of other streamers, to discuss the current state of Champ Ladder, and any potential rule changes. We've got an agenda as well. So if you guys want to talk about Champ Ladder, please pop along to the stream on Thursday, 9 PM UTC, to talk to Nethios and all the Champ Ladder admins, along with about 10 of your favourite streamers, to be fair.
Waffler, thank you very much for the follow, and that was exactly one of the gifts I was saying we haven't seen, so thank you very much for that.
Yeah. I mean, there'd be some of your streamers you don't like as well, to be fair. We're indiscriminatory. That's one of the two new gifts. The one you haven't seen yet is, yeah.
Shall I continue with the announcement?
Yeah.
Just to add to what Andy just said there, it's not just Champs Ladder that we'll be discussing. It predominantly, but there was also stuff that affects Blood Bowl 2 in its greater form. We've also extended the amount of participants joining us in the channel. This will be, just to be clear, this will be 99% of Nethios and a bit of Dode speaking, but to reach as broad an audience as possible, we've reached out to many of the existing large streamers. So let me just check the list who will be joining us. One moment. We will have with us Canoe will be joining us, Dode will be joining us, Full Metal Cos, Murloc Joe, from Australia, Nergus and Nephilim, Richest T, Scotland's national treasure, the Sage, possibly the most mellow man in the whole of the Netherlands, and Jimmy Fantastic. So an inclusive and broad spectrum of streamers.
We didn't invite Lupac because he hasn't streamed Blood Bowl in about 3 weeks.
3 months, 6 months, 9 months. I don't think Lupac's into Blood Bowl, mate. So we couldn't have an infinite number of people. Didorina, that is Tuco. Kittensmith Fluffy Mittens, we would love to have Anarian there, but he's missing. We can't find him. If we can get hold of him beforehand, yes, Anarian will be there. We also asked Ducky as well. Ducky, I think, will be with us in the chat. So yeah. Oh, isn't Jumpy Jim with us as well, Andy?
He is. Yeah, we've got someone from
sorry,
quite a lot of places.
Is he? He's not. He's not on that list I've got there. Okay. No, you're right. No, sorry. Jumpy Jim absolutely is with us. Yes, absolutely. Jimmy will be absolutely smashing. I was talking with our Jimmy just this afternoon, and we're all on the same page as to what we want to get out of this. So I'm glad that Jimmy will be joining us, as he plays a hell of a lot of Champs Ladder, a lot of experience, and I know he's got a lot of fans out there. So that's a good thing. Luke Stubin said Anarian just took the Champs Mannigan run. I think Anarian, it's probably real life stuff taking up his time, as far as I know. Shawnee. Oh, by the way, Shawnee is unbanned from this show, just not shying away from the hot issues. We spoke to Shawnee earlier this week. Hatchet's buried, and so Shawnee, I guess, might pop along to the chat. We couldn't have everybody who and she, otherwise it'd just be chaos. It's going to be fairly tough trying to facilitate a meaningful session with a dozen people in the chat. So you got to draw the line somewhere. Right, how's the second half going? Well, I mean, apart from losing New Chaos Warrior, so far so good. Huanshi, you little tinker. Jelliel's giving a shout out to Anton Lunau's Minotaur, which Jelliel, I couldn't agree more. He is absolutely disgraceful. That it's an affront to all things decent and good. I mean, Deja Mu's bad enough.
Hey, Deja Mu's lovely. What are we saying about Deja Mu?
He's suboptimal and he knows it.
You mean he's very good at getting subs?
Bloat. Fant Fox, yeah. What we did is, I don't know if you saw the shows over the last couple of weeks, but VGP and Spider and Dode were doing the rounds. They've been on our show a couple of times. I think they've been on over on Sages. What we did is take a load of suggestions from the audience. So we've got those condensed down into an agenda of things that we'll definitely talk about. So we'll cover those first, which shouldn't take too long, to get Nethios's reaction to those. And then I guess the main part of the show will be folks posting questions in the chat and inviting Nethios or Dode, probably Nethios, probably have the greater input to give his response. Be aware, folks, that there are some things that developers can't talk about. So we've got to respect him if he says interesting point, but I can't tell you. But I'm pretty sure there's plenty of stuff that he can share that you'd be interested to talk about. Brian, yeah, as usual, the show will go onto our YouTube. I'm not sure if the other streamers are actually going to host it on their own channels and record their own versions, but certainly, it'll be there on YouTube for posterity.
Drop that guard in.
And following that, Brian, if you're really interested and wanted to see what VGP and Dode had to say last week, they're also on YouTube. They're probably about 4 or 5 videos back, and they've got featuring Dode in the title. Can't believe it that you one golden opportunity to mention the YouTube link and you just didn't.
Yeah, I haven't had tons. YouTube. Oh yeah, you should check out YouTube. Nah.
Oh, we got a YouTube channel.
Have I?
Yeah, you wouldn't have guessed by the amount of traffic it gets, would you?
No.
But yeah, if you're really bored, there's a link below.
Hey, Huncho hates this. Huncho, just do us a favour. Just slide the volume bar down to 0 for a second. Just for a
Stop
sec.
now. It's done.
No,
It's
no.
finished. It's finished. Finished.
Everyone apart from Huncho really should go and check it out because it is awesome. I put lots of time into it. And do you know what I'm doing now? I'm learning how to do video editing. Video editing.
You've been watching Adam on Call of Cthulhu, haven't you? And you've got
He's
all
brilliant.
these fancy ideas of production values.
Will there be some kind of text summary of the points raised in the stream posted somewhere? That's a good point. Zunk, can you write that down?
You've already got me facilitating, mate. I can't take minutes as well.
Come on.
Well, how about you doing it?
I'll be hosting it. I'm going to be the shining light. Am I learning how to do team guides yet? Marsam shush.
Andy's off on holiday next week and promises that he will spend some time doing guides.
Possibly.
We'll see. One of the questions we'll be asking, though, Ben, is at the moment, Cyanide's pretty much only channel for communication, I believe, is the forum, but only a tiny percentage of Blood Bowl community reads or contributes to it. There are some, obviously, but it's not really ideal.
My guide for Skaven will be dead easy. Don't do it. Just don't. It's going to be dead simple. It will literally be 28 seconds.
Oddly, thank you very much indeed. And look, Discount Pasty, I'm your man, mate. I'll sort you out. Don't worry.
Oh, double one.
Well-
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a double one.
Well, that's another one.
That's a
Hello.
double one.
Hello, Mew. How you doing? How's Norway treating you? Warm outside. Sam, hello, mate. No, we've made all the announcements, Sam. I'm afraid you missed them.
You're getting up. Oh, do I surf the werewolf? Do I blitz the ball? Surf the werewolf.
Wildthrax says, how many people in chat think Andy will become a Skaven combat by the end of season 12? Oh, I wouldn't hold your breath, Wildthrax. Oh, Mew, good luck, mate. Mew's got an important game tomorrow, and if he wins, he will hopefully make it to the playoffs. Sam asks, what did I miss? All right, a summary, Sam, is that we've got the bonus stream on Thursday at 9 o'clock, where we will have Q&A with Focus Cyanide's very own Nethios. So you can ask him any questions within wit or reason, keep it clean. We will also have joining us a selection of the largest streamers of Blood Bowl, which I shall whiz through the list one more time, are as follows. Okay, we have Andy, we have Knur, we have Dode, Full Metal Cos, Murloc Joe, from Australia, Nephilim and Nergis. We have Jumpy Jim, The Richest T, Sage, and Jimmy Fantastic. Oh, Oddity's got to play against Norths in UKBBL tonight. Oddity, I can trump that, mate. I've got to play against bloody Goblins. I'm just going to get fouled and humiliated and annoyed because my team's got no tackle. Alark, yes, you did hear that correctly. Frenzied discussions behind the scene. Delighted to welcome Jimmy Fantastic to Thursday's proceedings. So I'm sure that'll go down well with everybody who is championing Jimmy's cause. Quite right too. Oh, Muir, you're in Sweden. Sorry, mate. I thought we were talking about Norway when we were trying to sort out Twitch Prime. I'm terribly sorry, buddy. I got the wrong end of the stick there. Muir, please accept my humble apologies. That's like accidentally calling Andy Welsh, isn't it? He's not listening. Oh, thank you, Muir. Very kind of you.
Go for it.
Well, Sam, Jimmy's in the channel at the second. I don't know if he's AFK. What I am guessing might happen is that we might discover that differing views of Champs Ladder and TV Plus, you might discover that folks aren't actually as far apart as they thought. Just dropping that little bombshell in there. Oh, right, with you, Mio. Right, okay. Sam, yeah, we'll be having Dode will be in voice. I think VGP, Blackburn, and the Spider, who are also Champ Ladder admins, will be in the chat. But significantly bigger news than that is actually Nethios from Focus. Dode actually doesn't have that much influence, arguably. Nethios, however, certainly does. So that's why I think it's particularly interesting that we get to ask the guy who's actually got his finger on the trigger what the plans are for Blood Bowl 2. Helgen asks, is Dode a sub on Andy's channel? I don't know, actually.
He is, but not.
Is he?
Yeah, but there is a but here. It's not because he's actually a sub. It's because someone gifted him one.
Oh, he was gifted it. Was it? It was, wasn't it? Actually, now you mention it.
I think it was Zero Wolf, or someone from deepest West Wales or wherever it is.
Well, yeah, a special shout out to Helgen, Zero Wolf, Pseudonym, and Killjoy for throwing around gifted subs the other night. You were all very generous, fellas, so thank you very much for that.
What does everyone... I mean, I've got my own... Well, in fact, what do I think my opponent's going to do? Yeah, he was always setting up for that blitz. And then the question now is, where is he going to move the ball? It's not straightforward, is it?
He's got to go east, because anywhere central and west, Willie's just going to come and have it off. Or he could try that and get rid of Willie. Oh dear. So what's happened to the blitz?
That was the blitz. So the guy who's just done the blitz then was marked. So...
Oh, right. So he's lent the assist. Right, sorry. That's me not paying attention.
That's annoying. No. Using my free apothecary there.
And Aratark, by the way. Aratark, I'm ever so sorry. There's a lot going on, mate. You're one of my favourite people in the channel, Aratark. You know that, bud. I'll put a word in with Kelly Brooks' sister for you. Yeah, it's been a busy couple of days, hasn't it? In other breaking news, I had a very interesting conversation in voice chat with Shawnee yesterday, and so Shawnee and I have resolved to bury the hatchet. So that's nice. It's Christmas, isn't it? Isn't it smashing? Invictus Blurp, hello mate, how you doing? That stun is still actually a major pain in the arse, then, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So if he wasn't stunned, you're back in the driving seat for getting the ball. Not so much now. Well, Mew, it's new jobs for everyone, isn't it? Bush Ranger asks, is Kelly Brooks' sister Holly Willoughby? No, but they are on the same TV panel show, so they know each other. Invictus Blur, I'm really well, mate. Again, apologies if I'm recycling news, but I've been unemployed for 11 months looking for a job, and I finally got one last week. So things are looking up. Kavista, thank you very much indeed for the follow. Welcome to the show, and my cat welcomes you too. Class boy, indeed. Holly Willoughby's lovely, isn't she? Not quite Kelly Brook, but yes, isn't she charming? I quite like Keith Lemon. He makes me laugh. It's not sophisticated, I know that, but it raises a smile. Bucket Bong says, "Why can't we have a GIF of Megan Fox?" Well, Bucket Bong, we've now gone into full family-based show mode, so we're slightly less themed on scantily clad ladies and more sort of family-based. So, Megan, nah, she's right out. And she's got plastic babs. Oh shit! I shouldn't have said that, should I? Killjoy loves Aratark. Who doesn't? He's adorable. Squirrel Dude says, as someone who watches at work, he appreciates the reduction in bikinis and boobies. Well, you've got to move with the times, Squirrel Dude, so I'm glad that's working out for you, mate. That was kind of part of the idea. Flickstreamer says, Keith Lemon's Michael Jackson is the best. It is, isn't it? It's absolutely fantastic. I particularly like his Marilyn Manson as well. He's very good, Keith Lemon. Artak says, can we call them artificial balms? Yes. Or, well, false stotties. Oh, there's no doubt Blob Skills. Holly Willowboobies is an absolutely delightful looking young lady. Well, she's 30s, I suppose. But yes, she's charming girl. Grindle is in the same boat, and I know Jelly L is. Jelly L's job, as far as I can tell, is watching streams. Pretty much the ideal profession, actually. Hello, Priest. How you doing? Priest says, please kill a werewolf as a fellow Prem West Coast. Well, good news, Priest. Working on it, but work achieved so far is, unfortunately for Dragonsbane, Strength 5. Golem is dead. Andy, if you could demonstrate poor old Neil Spore in the funeral box, I think Priest would appreciate a look at that. Valsu, good evening. Welcome to the show. Nice to have you. Oh, Jelly L, you're being too modest. Jelly L says not exactly that, but he can glance at the stream from time to time whilst he's at work. terrible. Even in type, that comes across as insincere. I'm sorry, mate, but it does. Poor old Dragonsbane. If he ever gets to see this, you're all going, "Hooray, he's dead!" It's, you shouldn't be dancing around going ding dong.
He shouldn't. No, he shouldn't.
No.
Ring a ding ding. This is still hard. This is not done.
It isn't done.
There's every chance this turns into a draw. The harder you tighten your grip, Tarkin, the more stars distance slip through your fingers.
Oh, Killjoy! No, it's not Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That's my cat.
Oh, we survived the blitz. Is it blitz? We survive. But it does give him 2 players back, which is a problem. Quandary. Issue.
Sam, I don't know what you're talking about, Sam. Well, hey, Killjoy, Duderino and Andy have both met my cat. Can you attest that that is basically my cat?
Yes.
Yes. There you go.
Oh dear, that's his last reroll gone. Ladies and gentlemen, no more rerolls. Oh my god, he's just double one again. Do you know, I was going to say, I've rolled a fair few double skulls this game. You just roll them from time to time. It just happens. My opponent here has rolled quite a few sets of double ones.
I'm just going to be slightly distracted a second. Just going to see if my opponent is ready, as we are at the allotted time for me to begin. I did put a link, but I don't know if Ant-Man watches Twitch. Ant-Man, are you in the channel by any chance? Duderino confirms the KFC stealing feline death machine. That is indeed something. It is, isn't it? Quartermain, thank you very much for the follow and welcome to the programme. As I can't tell whether Ant-Man's waiting for me or not, Andy, I'll leave you now and go and see if he is.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm still, obviously, should have chat and just got to play the game.
Lock. Get rid of this one. Push that one out. Right, block. Push, bang, gone. Right, so I can use the blitz somewhere else. So if I can use the blitz, or if I don't get him down.
Oh, that one doesn't use Discord either. I've got no means of contacting him.
I have to use the blitz here, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the blitz is going to have to be on the Minotaur, isn't it? So.
Ooh, Moo, you're up. Now don't mess this up. Oh, bloody hell. I'm watching what Ant-Man's taken in my setup. He's taken a Troll and Ripper. Oh, God.
Right, I need 3 more dice.
And Fungus. And 2 bribes. How bad is it if Baby Chaos, who've got no tackle, only half of them have got block, don't beat goblins? Is that really bad?
That's quite bad here.
Oh, pressure. Well, no, remember when you played Denarian with his flings with your vampires, and the vampires didn't have any tackle? That was hard work. Oh, Andy's got a chef. Jesus, is there no end to his bloody inducements? 740,000. Oh, God.
3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't matter. So stay put.
Grendel, thank you for those kind words of encouragement. Oh, Fantfox, in in UK bubble, as you well probably appreciate, having strength players, sod the TV bloke, just take them. If it was Champs Ladder, I'd think twice. Kanuki, good evening. How are you doing?
Oh, we've broken a werewolf. How much broken is it?
Oh God, the chefs just took 2 re-rolls off us. Oh God.
Not very easy answer. So I'm giving 1 dice. What's that? That's 1 dice without any dodging or anything. So I'm just pondering what I've got down. I've got Willie Stroker who's lying down. The guard white, can get up and dodge out and stand there. 1, 2, 3. So do I cover the guard white or do I cover the ghoul? If I cover the ghoul, I probably do cover the ghoul, don't I? Yeah, I think I do. I cover the ghoul because that's an easier blitz. That's probably stronger. So let's do that. Let's cover the ghoul. Did I miss some bits? Apologies to anyone if I missed some bits. I heard the little tinkle, but I was concentrating so hard on what I was doing, I might have missed something.
I'm currently looking at a wall of 3 trolls and Fungus Fanatic and a chainsaw and a chef.
Oh, lovely.
And a bribe.
Oh dear.
Blob skills, yeah, yes indeed, but Nethios is the only guy that we will get to talk to who is an employee of Cyanide Focus. Alark says, am I playing a game of my own? Yes, we were hoping Andy's game would have finished by now, but he's running over, so I am. I'm not keeping my opponent waiting. Glassboy, yes indeed, Mr. Fantastic will be joining us on Thursday. And so he is, Glassboy, and so he is.
Am I streaming tomorrow evening? That's Wednesday. No. Muir, there'll be no stream for us tomorrow.
I've got a blitz now. Do I actually want it? Yes, I do. Can't escape the goblin. No.
Pyro cheers with 1. Thank you, Pyro. Oh, T. Thank you kindly. Richard's T is hosting the show there, Zunk. He's a top chap.
Thank you, T. You are a gentleman. Much appreciated.
If you haven't seen T's stream and you've been living under a rock, you need to go and check it out. Well, if you want to check it out, if you've not been living under a rock, to be honest, just go check it out. Oh no. Tony plays poorly. Cheers 1. Thank you, Tony. I'm actually going to follow that up so I can walk this diving tackle guy through.
Tony Cheers 1, look how big this announcement is for 1 cent. It's value for money all the way with this show, Tony. You know that, mate.
Where are you going to sidestep to?
Am I right in thinking your game is looking largely sewn up? Can I say that yet?
It's looking safe-ish.
Oh, good. Blob skills. Yeah, I saw Monkey G was around yesterday. He's often on Discord, mate, if you're looking for him. Oh, dear God. The Fanatic's just going nuts. Look her off.
Yeah, there's literally no way to lose it now. Well, he's got a wolf. It's not quite done. 4+3+ dodge out gets him over here. He could dodge out here and he could dodge out here. He's going to make a 5+ dodge away from diving tackle. It's not done. It's just looking odds stacked in my favour. Favour. What died? Yeah, block guard, mighty blow plus strength, werewolf, flesh golem. There you go. He's just casually rolled a 5 and a pow. Powers and 5s.
It's all very exciting this end. Hurry up.
I'm trying. Right, first things first. Go and put diving tackle against the ball. There we go. Now what turn are we on? Turn 14. Don't really want to let that werewolf up.
Dr. Nick, hearty congratulations on winning your first OCC match. Dagan, good evening. How are you doing? Oh, Grindley, I'm getting trolled something chronic here, mate. I can't move for trolls. It's trolls everywhere. Hellboy, good evening. How are you? Oh, it's pulling out all the stops here. We're even getting fouled. Stop it! Banania, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Oh dear.
Could be worse. Could be me. It's not going very well so far, mate.
Yeah, that's not good.
I could be worse.
Yeah, my one's going alright. I've got to admit that. It's going alright. So, everyone looking forward to the... Oriana says his Twitch Prime sub seems to have lapsed. Well, I've got an idea there, Oriana. You could...
No, he's subbed. He's got a purple star next to him.
Oh, so he has, look.
And thank you, Anania, much appreciated.
Yeah. Why doesn't it work? Bizarre. Hang on a sec. Let me launch Streamlabs, because sometimes I apologise to everyone, and this is not because we don't care, it's just because Streamlabs is a little bit fruity sometimes, and it doesn't always pick everything up. Oh, you naughty boy.
Oh God! I've just had a nightmare. Just gone to do a blitz on the chainsaw. Didn't see the goblin hiding behind a troll. Oh,
Oh dear.
It's going to be one of those days. Well, you get the point though that a goblin stood behind a troll, easily missed, and so it was.
Well, quite.
Whoops.
Oh, dodging away from tentacles? No. Right, so he's down into... He's got one play left, and that is... There's Werewolf here, needs to get up and has to make the dodges, otherwise I have won. Irrespective of what else happens.
You'd be all right though, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, should be. Really should be.
Oh, I can't believe there's that goblin behind the troll. It's because I'm reading the chat and I'm only half paying attention, dozy bastard.
Make her go for it, okay.
Glassboy says, if you fail bloodless with a vamp but pile on, what happens? Does he get back up and bite the thrall and
No.
lie down again?
No.
Blobskill says he does. I don't know. I don't remember ever seeing that.
No, because he's on the floor, so he can't bite someone.
Well, he could roll over, I suppose, but...
I don't know why I put that there.
Yeah, sorry, Baz. You're right. I should pay attention to what I'm actually doing. Losing at the moment is how I would describe this. Though it's early days. It's early days. Yeah, Spoony Bird says vamps have to be standing to do a bite, which is kind of what I thought. Ooh, hello.
Okay, so back on. The reason I knocked myself out here to try and score with this guy is because he's on 27 points. And I could score with the guy that's on 40 points, but I don't get as much value out of that. So let's score with the right elf. Or in this case, Beastman. And then I didn't pile on here because if we didn't break armor, he stands up 1 dice is the this guy, and he can walk out, or he can just dodge out on a 5. So at least the ghoul is now dodging out on a 6 wherever it goes, because 3 is normal, 4 through a tackle zone, and then diving tackle is applied as well. So that's 5/6. What I have done, just for everyone, is I have opened up Streamlabs now, or the stream labels, so if anyone subs or follows or whatever, I will pick it up in the little chat thing. So, fear not.
Helgen says Zunk landed to see the Skaven team before he watches you kill someone. Can we do it afterwards, Helgen? Because we're already late for covering this one. If that would be okay.
Yeah, we'll
if we do it now, it'll be in a hurry. So we'll do it after this.
Oh, that's naughty.
Crack on! Come on, game's won.
It's not my
Done.
fault. I'm waiting for a Dragonsbane.
Tell him we're up. Faster.
No GFI needed now. Woohoo! Dr. Nick says, roll double 5 on my high elf blitz's first level up. Should I go move? Guard, mighty blow or dodge? I'm leaning towards mighty blow. I would say that this my advice would be it depends on how you play the team in general. Are you disciplined enough to take the mighty blow and be able to blitz with them all the time, or do you need to take the guard because you'll be able to get more value out of the guard more consistently? Diamond Tackle did not activate. Well, what happened was he rolled a 1. So sorry, just to wrap that up, my skill pick would be that I would take Mighty Blow, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with taking guard.
This game's going really badly. You know, the best thing about goblins is their propensity for stuff to go wrong. Mm-hmm. When's that going to start happening? It's perfect for him. Good. Flickstream, I've seen your question, mate. Yep. Okay, I'll try and remember to do that. You might be better off sending it to Andy as well. 'Cause I'm a bit tied up at the sec. Multitasking. Dougie, good evening. How are you doing?
There we go.
Jolly good.
Yeah, so that's that 1-1. We will just wrap this game up just by talking about the skill pick. Because I think I have got a skill pick, but I suspect it's not going to be very interesting. Oh, we got a 6 on the winnings, that's good. Keep that. Oh, and he levelled Fanelon, the everyone's favourite cream. Did get a level up. Right, statistics. 65 blocks succeeded.
Fremulon.
Bloody hell. Okay, that's pretty good. 12, 14, 16.
You know, I said I'd debate these goblins. Can we now explore the options of how bad is it if I don't? Because that's really what's happening. Hurry up! Stop faffing around!
I'm
Jesus.
coming. Jeez. Okay, that's going to probably be claw.
Because you couldn't do this later, could you?
No, I'm interested in the level ups now. Fine, fine.
Go and paint the lounge or something, you know. The all jobs need doing.
So that was UKBBL MD1 season 31, just for the YouTube. I don't know if you've heard about our YouTube. We've actually got that. So if we want to see the level ups, you could go there. However, that is now we're now joining Zunk in his UKBBL MD.